I want to preach. It's easy to be successful in America. No one's trying. What do I mean by that? People talk about it, but they don't actually back it up with any sort of action or true sacrifice. You know what I've noticed? It's the most talented and skilled individuals that literally never accomplish anything. They never break through to the other side. It's like your biggest strength also is your biggest weakness, and you have to be mindful of that, right? Talented individuals have so many options and they just get distracted. Also, society doesn't want you to be successful. Nobody wants you to be successful. Your peers certainly don't. That's why people don't transcend tax brackets. Your family, they might say they do, but they don't, right? They don't truly understand what it takes, and so they're not backing up the activity, the sacrifices, everything that you need, the environment you need to create to put yourself in a position to actually produce. So it doesn't matter how talented and skilled you are, you'll find people way more talented and skilled than you that never go off and do anything. Just like you'll find people less talented and skilled than you that are already making millions of dollars in multiple different industries. Real estate, mortgages, insurance. You know, we're talking about solar. What does it take to become a solar millionaire? Solar is the greatest opportunity, greatest transfer of wealth. The next 10 years are going to be insane. I was able to do it in 2.5 years. And what does it take? It takes saying no to all the things that people think you should say yes to. It takes sacrifice. You know, if you want to be able to say yes to things people can't say yes to or can't even fathom saying yes to, you have to pay the price of success. Okay, we're in the third quarter of the year, summertime. Okay, everyone's going on a week vacation. People are going to the lake. People are going out on the weekends, hitting a party. It's summer. Guess what? If you want to be a solar millionaire, you can't do that. When you go on a vacation or when you take the weekend off, when you are a 1099, when you have your own business, when you're the CEO of your own business, you start all over again on Monday. You lose all momentum. You can literally lose 2 months of work in 2 days. You're programmed to relax over the weekend, rest, and start over on Monday. Child, please. You know, you've got to sustain. You got to keep going and going and going till you break through to the other side, till you build that foundation in your business where the snowball effect starts to take place and where it's growing with or without you. Have you ever met someone that has been in sales 20, 30 years and they're still not a multi-millionaire? Do you ever ask yourself why? It's because they keep repeating the same year over and over again, celebrating birthdays and holidays and resting on the weekends and taking a week vacation here and a week vacation there. You know, especially in solar where you literally can make $10,000 a week off your own efforts. And the industry, besides our company, I have not seen an industry where you can actually make millions of dollars a year like I do in overrides. It's literally structured for you to make all this money off your own efforts. Okay, J. Paul Getty's the first billionaire in America. He'll tell you, okay, I'd rather make 1% off of 100 people's efforts rather than making 100% of my own efforts. The way the commission structure is in solar is absolutely ludicrous. It was invented by a roofer. It is antiquated, okay? You gotta look at the industry differently. Apricot has structured a compensation plan that's already had hundreds of billions of dollars ran through it, and that's already paying out people tens of millions of dollars a year. It's created thousands and thousands of millionaires. So we know it works, right? We launched it in September. I said I'd be at $50,000 a week by summer, and it's honestly embarrassing. The amount of sales and installs we do is so small, and it's exciting at the same time, right? Because if I'm already making $250,000 a month in solar when our company is so young and so small, I can't imagine, you know, what it's gonna be this time next year. You know, when I look at our team, there's currently 6 individuals that I know are gonna hit the highest position in our company by the end of the year. They're gonna be $1 million earners at Apricot by the end of the year. The position of partner, making owner dealer money as a distributor. I'm so passionate about that. But you look at these individuals, they are not going on vacation this summer. They're not getting distracted. They're literally saying no to weddings, and you know, success is selfish. Your peers, your friends, your family, they're gonna get upset with you. If you're willing to say no right now while you're in the building stages of your business, you will eventually put yourself in a position to say yes and to help out those you love and to give, and there is truly no better feeling than that. So rather than acting based on how you feel right now or based on your current results, act based on where you want to go. Have that vision, have that belief, and work for it, sacrifice for it. Do not get distracted. When I was 30 years old sleeping on that couch and I found out about solar, that's exactly what I did. I decided to truly leave the past in the past and become the best version of myself I could be. Work the hardest I've ever worked. And it can be scary because what if you fail, right? But guys, if you keep going, you can't fail. You're just gonna fail forward. One of my favorite quotes out there, there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. What's gonna encourage you to go out there and actually walk the path, actually change your financial destiny, be that pillar in your family that changes your family's life for at least a couple generations? How can you take that stand and be that person that ends up having kids whose kids are called trust fund babies? You look at any trust fund baby out there and somebody in that family tree did exactly just that. And my question is, why not you? Do you want to be that person? Because you can, if you just start making the right decisions. And you have to make the right decisions over and over and over again. That's why you got to write down your goals and you got to obsess about them. You know, you got to start really getting serious about your life. If you're serious, not curious about changing the quality of your life, you absolutely can. Apricot's amazing. We all get paid from the exact same commission structure. We all have the same opportunity. How come everyone at Apricot's not going to become a multi-millionaire? It's because of the decisions that they make on a daily basis. Tony Robbins says it best. It's in moments of decision that your destiny is determined. You know, I'm not making $250,000 a month today based on the work I did last month. I'm making $250,000 a month in solar today based on the decisions that I made in 2019 and in 2020. Today, the activity that I'm putting into the business, the work that I'm putting in, the decision I make to jump out of bed like I'm possessed because I know what I'm playing for, that's what's gonna get me to $250,000 a week. Decide to say no to all the things people are used to saying yes to. People are programmed to saying yes to, and say no to it over and over and over again until you break through to the other side and are in a position to say yes. You're in a position to help and contribute. If there's a crisis in your family, if somebody needs an operation, instead of them losing their house, you're there for them. You're no longer worried about how much this costs or this or that. You're actually looking for ways to contribute and give back to your community. I never thought I would be here 2.5 years in. You know, all I did is I made a decision each and every day to give it my best, to be top 1% in all walks of my life, to prioritize the business. I really tried my hardest, stayed humble, stayed coachable, and put in the activity. You gotta be honest with yourself. Are you really trying? Are you really giving it everything you have? Stop looking left, stop looking right. Focus, 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 focus. I'll see you guys at the top or from the top.